so excited. I'm kind of scared, but I'm really excited actually. Good morning. We are here once again. We have coffee. We are ready. Today is a big happy day. Yay!
Hey, welcome everybody.
I don't know her name, but my driver license.
Today was my day off, so I took advantage of that and I kind of read a bit. Two, three. Tommy! He's so stressed out. He's just curled up in the corner and having a little nap next to his carrot. There's a chicken nugget on the ground. Grace is experiencing a new sensation.
I studied, honestly, studied all we could do, you know what I mean?
I don't know any of their albums. I just know some of their songs.
The one with Insane in the Brain.
Oh shit!
No.
Jesus.
Oh my god! I think I'm having a heart attack! I need some baby aspirin!
Room is truly sweeping off the broken pieces of yesterday's life.
There, she's got it. I wait for my dad to pick me up after house council. I just sit here and I watch the sock boys run around. I'm having people over just for some spooky Halloween movie watching, so I figured I'd make it a Halloween cave. I love decorating! It's October 20th, it's 20 degrees, and someone's having a campfire that smells so nice. Swag. The only time you ever see Grant running is when he's running through a field of pumpkins. Oh, he stopped. Never mind. Grant doesn't run.
Stand back! Yes, it seems like it's going to be.
Thanks for getting me out of the broken desk.
Doesn't really matter.
Push her!
No, I'm not leaving you with that.
Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck you!
Fuck you too, bitch!
How are you not cold? Feel awake. The air smells nice. It's nice and chilly. It's a nice fall day. I worked out for 2 hours today.
I'm down.
We talk to them nicely and be like, hey.
Hey, sorry we didn't know this. This was me, who just drove home and has parked perfectly in the grooves of the driveway. No! No, I'm not letting you out. No! 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 I love Costco.
My name's Anne-Marie Henry. I work at Laurier Travel.
They had a lot of statistics in the presentation and like good stuff. So if you go on their website, I'm sure you could find.
We tell people that you send your kids to Wilfrid Laurier and we're going to teach them to think critically. But the only way someone learns to think critically is if you expose them to both sides of an argument and let them, as independent adults, figure out for themselves what they think the best facts are.
some of you to go on and take more criminology courses.
It's a great time. It's just the parade of hot guys wearing suits.
Findings that there are very strong ideological camps developing, and that's never a healthy way to learn. Of course, I don't want to turn you into defenseless, docile, unthinking, ideological minions. It would be nice, obviously. One of the first things my wife, I said to my wife is, I said, nothing is not rational. And she just laughed. She said, you're not rational at all. You're anything but rational. And that was the beginning of the dismantling of my self-image. I needed the other to help me understand who I was. You need the other, the necessity of the other, to come to know yourself better. You need your own self-understanding and the other's understanding. You need the inside perspective and the outside perspective. And in that, there lies the truth. Beneath the broken surface, there is that hidden homelessness.
It's not that bad, and some nights or some mornings I can just go back.
Does anyone know this sport?
I mean, I can leave right now.
Wait.
She asked me to leave it.
What happened, Dorothy? My name is Amy Gump.
It has electric. Oh yeah. It has electric decoration.
It sure does.
Buzz boy.
And dingy dong doo.
I already have a hard time at brunch because it's so
I
busy.
can pop a hole.
We gonna party like it's my birthday. Cause it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Emma. Happy birthday to you.
So I found this company called Sandstorm Gold, and they're tiny. Their stock's only about $5, right? It's like fun.
You found a try?
The turkey? The turkey.
No, the roast beef.
Neil Diamond's greatest hits.
Can I have a cheap drink?
No, you see, I get an expensive drink and more food.
Like we were like, do it.
No,
I ran up the hill.
I did, halfway.
Hello. Hello. Oh my god.
Happy last day of 2017. 3, 2, 1. Haha, it's beautiful. Ow! I stabbed myself on a cactus. Things that I want to accomplish in 2018. This is my New Year's resolution. I want to be more assertive. I'm really stubborn. I'm very stubborn. I think there's a difference between having an opinion and having an opinion that matters. I like being home and I miss being home. So I want to be more helpful on here. I will be braver. I will be, because I'm going on a trip. I took myself to Scarborough twice, and that was a big girl trip for me. So, never traveled before, but I'm gonna go right into South America. I don't know why I do this to myself. I really like challenges. So another thing that I will do this year is write more. I can see exactly where I want to go with it. I'm naturally good at it. There must be a reason I'm naturally good at it. I can do it well, and it helps me communicate with other people well. It's helped me develop who I am. I'm really, really chilled out. all the time. I'm just gonna hope for the best and do my best to work towards making that happen. I know negative thoughts exist, but I don't like to indulge in them. I want to be able to do a headstand by the end of the year. My goal is to run and work out and do yoga all the time. I had been thinking about switching schools since the start of the year because Laurier typically has a reputation of being a party school, and that's not what I'm here for. That is not what I want to do. I really just want to learn. I want to be motivated. I want to be pushed hard. And I'm a very goal-oriented person. I'm here right now, so I'm going to use it for what I can.
This girl was on her first lap of Rainbow Road as we finished. I'm sorry, you won't go flirt with a guy because you're what? I'm sorry, what did you say you are? A Christian woman of Jesus? I'm sure Jesus would want you to have some balls.
My job for this evening thus far is to make sure Chloe's straightener does not burn the house down. Let's hope I do a good job.
Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Backstreet's back, alright! I should download audio and MP3, show the whole world that you gave them an MP3. We have arrived at Brixton. Chloe and Sarah are way down the street. They decided to run. Jessica has Chloe's phone, so Chloe has no ways of communicating. Chloe's the only one that has Sarah's number, so we can't talk to Sarah. This is Maggie over here as well. Yeah, boy.
Grant is a tall dude. Here I am, once again, with my Mediterranean music. Everything's okay. Most people are really just stressed out about school right now, and I'm just like, coasting. I don't want to coast. I want to do better. So I'm gonna work on that. Not being a coaster. Apparently I am a coaster. When I open this door, there's a cat. Hi! Oh shit!
Oh, for goodness sake, you think I cried? Oh my, and then that haunting, oh, well I ain't. And I don't, it's just too emotional, I can't do it.
Our group chat is going to change from paint party to just lit party, and we're going to just have a really good time. Oh my god, she gets it! Get the fuck out of the car! Okay, can I I'm doing all the work. Actually, you're probably using some muscles you never knew you had.
I'm having a minor crisis because I did not get accepted to my first program choice. So I'm gonna sit and eat soup and feel bad for myself. I went from sleeping either 10 or 9 hours all last week to sleeping about 5 or 6 hours.
It's nice that we can have a date.
I am the prof now. These are all of my adoring students. Oh yes, look at them all. I am leading the future generation. Oh, thank you very much. There is a perfect circle ring around the moon. It's huge.
Look at sex toys. Say yes, Sky. And that's the butt extension. Oh my dear God! What the fuck is that? Vibromasaurus.
This man's life would be improved by toast based on its shade, not the time that you put it in. The Royal Canadian Trek through the unshoveled sidewalk. My mom knows that my Nana is coming for dinner tonight, so on the way to school we stopped at her house so my mom can brush off her car. Look at this sweet woman.
I've just gotten coffee and almond milk.
Wait, what else did you get?
I'm putting this cute little study date into my movie. Do you guys want to say anything about life? Or like a friendship or anything?
So darn.
I'm hungry.
You guys are cute though. This is fun.
You guys are two of the only friends I've made in school so far. What? I'm not good at meeting people.
Thank you.
I'm good.
My midterm is this Friday. I have another midterm on Tuesday and then Wednesday. And I have 2 papers due and a lot of reading. Midterms are quickly approaching. That's today. Oh. We're watching Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one was better. Push a stranger out of snowbank. High five, Mom. You're a good person. Humanity. Faith in humanity has been restored.
So we often end up disliking people, not because of what they actually believe, but because of what we think they believe.
I have developed an amazing habit of being exactly in the right place at exactly the right time.
A roommate like fell in love with him or something?
I'm exploring uptown and I just found a really cool place called Thrive, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the day before I go to class, but I'm going to figure it out because I'm on an adventure. It smells like spring.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah!
No, one more time. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah!
Yo, this is awful.
3, 2, 1. We turned onto the wrong side of the highway. No one so we're going to a different highway.
Not gonna stop till I get my shot. That's who I am, that is my plan. We'll end up on top, you can't bet on it.
They're not going to think critically into all these different things that other people would deal with because we're all used.
We come in peace. Oh my god, they're so cute. Go, 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 go.
This is what I do all the time. I would love for there to be a line drawn in the sand.
I know it's been chilly, but it's gonna be really hot in there.
I know, but I'm so sad.
That's funny. That's funny. It's 1:19 in the morning. I am currently still grading my paper on Stalin.
You'll definitely be the whoever holds the gold.
It will be gone.
It will be. I'll wash it, don't worry.
Ooh.
Happy birthday to you. Ooh. Pressure.
I have finally saved enough to go to Ecuador.
I think it's 10 degrees. I'm finished my last exam. First year's done.
This is lidocaine. I've heard of that. That's in the top. This is my painting.
So exciting.
Oh my goodness! Holy! Look at them go! No helmet on that guy. I like that guy.
Alright, you ready to go? Just have a great night.
Alright, have a great night.
Wow, I kind of want to join them and see where they're going. Let's go! Okay, that was my first year of higher education. I feel like last year's video really shows how I gained clarity, and this year's video shows how I lost that for a little while. And coming into the university, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, so I didn't major in anything. I just took a bunch of courses, and I realized I don't need someone else's lens to look at this. I would rather read it by myself, and instead of reading the textbook, I want to read the great thinkers of psychology and pair that with philosophy so that I can understand it as it resonates in my life and relate it to other people. The main thing that I learned from university is that if you are self-motivated and a good reader, you don't need to go. I didn't feel like I was putting adequate enough time into things that truly resonated with me. Nothing that I was doing was really fulfilling. I like to see what other people are doing, what I'm experiencing in reality, and pair that with the reading that I'm doing. Because sometimes the reading that you're doing is not fully representative of what's actually happened. The echo chamber that university builds around its students took that away from me. I found that I was thinking less critically in university than I was before university. And a couple profs said, the reason you come here is to learn to think critically. And I thought, well, why am I here? I already know how to think critically. And then I started questioning, well, do I know how to think critically? Maybe I'm just, maybe I have an inflated ego and I think I'm smarter than everyone else. But looking around, there were so many people who were confined, and I felt like I was looking at so many more expansive things than they were, that I started to develop that inflated ego. The echo chamber the university builds around itself is not conducive for critical thinking, because it raises you up to a point where anything you say is validated because you're thinking abstractly, which is great, but it doesn't take into account that the way that you might be thinking about it isn't as functional as the way someone else might be thinking of it. And there's not a lot of group work or interpersonal communication where you can bounce those ideas off of people, where you get comfortable enough that you can tell someone that you don't agree with what they're saying and have an intelligent conversation about why that is. I need to do projects and be out there in the world and doing things with my hands and actually making a difference instead of just thinking about it theoretically. I need to put knowledge to the task. I need to be able to do something. One thing that I hated this year was I kept on getting the same advice. You have a deep understanding of what you're talking about, but you're thinking way too broad. And I recognize the importance of organizing what I'm talking about, but I don't want to refine it. I have very expensive interests, and my very expensive interests are what's going to fuel me going forward. I am interested in creating. I need to make things. I want to build things. I want to get out there and I want to just make something different. I've grown up understanding that money is a hassle. It's something that hurts people. It's something that if you don't have enough of, you don't have enough resources to survive. And I want enough resources to survive, but I don't need to go to university to do that. I've always said that when I listen to my gut feeling is correct. And I didn't understand for so long what that was, but now I know that that is your consciousness speaking to you, and if you listen to what the voice inside your head tells you to do, and you don't lie to yourself about what it's telling you to do, you align yourself so correctly with everything that you need to be doing that you can essentially ask for an opportunity, life presents it to you, and if you're honest with yourself and you take it, you go exactly where you need to go. I've asked myself on January 5th, 2017, what can I offer the world? And I had no answer. At that time, I was still severely struggling with my iron deficiency, and I felt like I was dying. I didn't want to be alive. I didn't know what was going on. But I knew that I had nothing of value to offer other people, so I wouldn't be attracting people that I wanted to. And from thinking that, I realized I had to become the person I wanted to attract. So it's like the saying, the Lord helps those who help himself. But undeniably, there are things that stand out to you that are more important than others, and it's time that we start following those. I don't know what's coming next, but whatever it is, it's good.